Hey guys, I'm your girl Kiki Soto here, and welcome back to Urban Girl Gardening. Today we are doing our Grow It, Cook It, Eat It segment, and we will be making Caribbean zucchini bread. So, if you guys have squash or zucchini that you have not used and you're tired of the same old bland zucchini bread, give this one a shot. Okay? The first thing we're going to do, I have yellow squash, which is what I'm using. A cup and a half yellow squash you're going to need. You're going to need a cup and a half of flour, 2 mashed bananas, your squash like I said, 2 eggs, vanilla, salt, cinnamon, allspice, baking powder, half a cup of packed brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar, a quarter cup of coconut flakes, and a third of a cup of applesauce or apple butter. I make homemade apple butter, so that's what I'm going to use. Oh, and you're also going to need a quarter cup of the oil of your choice. I use canola when I'm baking, but you can use vegetable oil, you could use olive oil, whatever you like. So the first thing we're going to do, we got our flour here. We're going to start with our dry ingredients. I am going to take the salt. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt to our flour. We're going to take the baking soda, which has spilled a little bit, but that's okay. And I'm going to take about half a teaspoon of baking soda as well. Okay, I'm going to use a teaspoon of baking powder right into our dry ingredients, guys. And then I got ground cinnamon here, and I am going to use half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. This is a teaspoon measuring cup, and I'm only gonna fill it about halfway. And then I have my ground allspice. And I'm going to take another half a teaspoon of that. And it smells so good, guys. So good already. So yeah, if you guys like zucchini bread, I think that this recipe will definitely help you jazz it up a bit. You know, a little more of a flair for your palate, some spices, some sweet, a little bit of a crunch with that shredded coconut. You could also add walnuts if you wanted to. My family isn't big on nuts. I would, but like I said, my family's not big on it. So now I have my 2 mashed bananas here. And I am going to add my brown sugar, packed brown sugar. I'm going to add my white sugar, and I'm going to give that a good mix. Just mix that all right in there. And then I am going to add my eggs, one at a time. Make sure it gets in there really well. And I'm going to add the next egg. Oop. There we go. That was a messy crack, but y'all see I still ain't get no shells in there, right? That's skills, y'all. That's skills. Mixed in, and I'm going to add my 1/3 of a cup of apple butter. And like I said, you could definitely use applesauce. Sweetened or unsweetened is up to you. It's up to your palate, what you like. But I love making apple butter. It lasts a very long time in the fridge. And it's just another way to use up your apples when you go apple picking. You can make pear butter. Absolutely delicious. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla, which is about the same as the capful. There we go. Oh, guys, apple butter is delicious on your toast, on your biscuits. If you like honey on your biscuits and cinnamon and butter, then you'll definitely love apple butter too. Maybe I'll do a recipe showing you guys. Okay, so we got our wet ingredients. We got our dry ingredients. I'm sure you guys can guess what's next. We are going to combine the two. You're going to take your dry ingredients. Oh, y'all, almost forgot our cooking oil. I can't forget the oil. And y'all wasn't even going to tell me. We got the oil. We need that, honey. We don't want no dry bread. Quarter cup of oil, y'all. My bad. Quarter cup of oil. There we go. Now we're ready. Let's just mix that in. Mix that oil in. So we got the oil. We got the bananas. We've got the eggs. We got the apple butter. There is no way you're going to get a dry bread here today. All right, now we're ready to mix. We're going to take our dry ingredients and we're going to add it right to our wet ingredients. Now, guys, while you're doing all this, I know I missed a step. We're going to take a step back and I'm going to let you guys know you want to preheat your oven to 325 degrees, okay? 325. And this is going to take about 40 minutes, depending on where you live, the altitude, 40 minutes to 50 minutes to bake up. And you want to make sure you have your loaf pan all greased and ready to go. You can just spray it with some spray butter or grease it with some butter. That's up to you. So yeah, we're going to just fold this in. Oh, and once again, I wish we had smell-o-vision because something about cinnamon and that allspice, it just says fall. And it smells so good. So we just want to fold it in until we see no more flour. There we go. And now we're going to take our quarter cup of coconut flakes and our zucchini, of course, cup and a half. Well, I'm using my yellow straight neck squash. And we're going to fold them both in. And you can use your green zucchini, it's fine. Whatever you have. That smells absolutely delicious. All right, well, that's all folded in. The next thing we are going to do is pour our ingredients into our loaf bread, our loaf pan. There we go. And guys, this recipe can easily be doubled if you want to make two. That's what I usually do. But I'm using up the last of my squash, so I didn't quite have enough to do two full pans. And my family just loves this recipe. Either way, this ain't gonna last much longer after it comes out the oven. All right, so all we're gonna do is pop this in the oven at 325 for 40 minutes. You wanna get it in the middle rack, not too close to the top. If you notice it browning quicker than you want, you can easily just put some foil on it or lower the rack in your oven. And yeah, I'm gonna get this in the oven and I'll be back with you. And all right, y'all, there we have it. Here is our Caribbean zucchini bread. And the smell is absolutely amazing. I can't even put it into words. Just amazing, delicious. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as myself and my family are about to. And as you can see, I got a little sweet potato pie about to go in the oven for dinner later. So I have to get back to work in this kitchen. Thank you guys for being here for another episode of Grow It, Cook It, Eat It, right here on the Urban Girl Gardening channel with your girl Kiki Soto. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like this video. Leave a comment. Let me know if you guys have any other veggies that you want to use up, that you want to see in a new recipe, something you never tried before. And thank you for being here. Catch you guys next time. Bye.